Welcome to our first reflection of the Advent season. It is lovely to be here with you again this year. These 4 weeks before Christmas are a special time for us as Christians. A time of opportunity to prepare our hearts to welcome the presence of God among us. A time to step back from it all. During these few shared moments of reflection, you may wish to focus on the Advent candle. Watch the flame flutter, or simply close your eyes. So to begin, make yourself comfortable. Place your feet on the floor, your back against the chair. Take a moment to slow down your breathing. We are going to be in the presence of Jesus and His perfect peace today. Breathe in, hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold it. Breathe out. And again, breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Imagine Jesus says to you, I am here. You were expecting me. Put everything out of your mind, worries, anxieties. Move your head slowly to the left and back to the centre. Now move slowly to the right and back to the centre. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Be silent. Quieten your mind, your body. Wait for the whisper of God. Wait for God to speak to your heart. Wait. You might be thinking, I'm not very good at waiting. I don't like wasting time. I have too much to do. Every second counts. Yet waiting is part and parcel of daily living. Every day is made up of little moments of waiting. For the children to return from school. For a visit from a relative or friend. For the next school break. For a shopping trip. For the end of the pandemic. It goes on and on. Small and large moments of waiting. We wait. It almost seems that we don't have time to live in the moment, to relish each second, each moment. Focus on being relaxed. Say to yourself, I don't mind this waiting. It gives me time to think, to pray, to remember that Advent is all about waiting. Not just waiting for the birth of Jesus, but remembering that God's people waited for a long time for God's promises to be fulfilled. Imagine you're in a long queue. You need to be in this line, but you're not finding it easy. You shuffle your feet. You look at your mobile. You may even tut under your breath. You feel frustrated. Take a step back for a moment. Hear yourself ask, well, maybe waiting can be a good thing. I can learn that I'm not the centre of the universe, that I should think of others, that I should put everything in life into perspective. It's true, you say to yourself what people say. God has a plan for me. God is in every part of my day. I can choose to be patient and wait. Waiting allows God to work within me, not to get frustrated, but to be patient, to value the present, to leave the future in God's hands, to trust, to see waiting as a prayer, an opportunity for God to speak to my heart. You begin to feel better, and suddenly waiting is no longer a problem. And would you believe it, before long, you're at the head of the queue. Let us remember during this season of Advent to take time away from the busyness of life and the chaos of our world to sit and wonder and wait to hear the voice of God speak to our hearts. Be not afraid. God is waiting for you in the silence of your heart. This is the wonder of waiting. We never know when we might feel the nudge or hear the voice of God speak to us. Will we take time to sit quietly, wait and listen? Listen to the words below as we place all our hopes and fears before God as we pray. I sit in quiet. My mind races ahead of me. I let those thoughts pass, waiting, listening in quiet for that gentle voice of God, wondering when will I hear the whisper, waiting, waiting. Emmanuel, God is with us. Come with me as I sit waiting, wondrous waiting. And now, as we begin to return to our classrooms, to our rooms, breathe deep. Sit quiet. Enjoy the stillness, the silence, the waiting. Remember, you can return to this silence and stillness and listen to talk to Jesus whenever you need to. You can always come back to this place. Now, as we come to the close of our first reflection, take another breath. Stretch. Open your eyes to find yourself in familiar surroundings. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next week.